Okay, good morning, Year 8. So today's lesson is our last lesson before we break up for half term and you have a lovely week off. So I really hope that you enjoy that. So today's title is Algebra Like Terms. So that's your title, and your date today is the 22nd of May. You've got your learning objective there as well. So if you're working in your book, you can pause the video and write those down. Okay. Now, once we've done that, we're going to move swiftly on to our first couple of examples. So here's example number 1. It says simplify each expression. So example number 1, simplify each expression, and you're going to copy this down, okay? Whether you're working on paper or in your book, you're going to copy it down, okay, and keep that piece of paper safe if you are working on paper. So A plus A, if I have one of something and I add another one of something, that's what that means. I have 1A, add 1A. How many A's do I have left altogether? So I have 2A, and that's my answer. If I have B, add another B, add another B, how many B's do I have? I have 4B. And then lastly, let's count here. How many C's do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9C. And instead of writing those really long things with all those adding in between them, we can write them simply as 2A or 4B or 9C. Okay, so that's why we use it, so it makes it easier and simpler for us to write. Okay, so make sure you've got that copied down somewhere. Pause the video if you need to, and we'll move on to example number 2. Okay, so copy this down. It's going to be slightly different. I'm going to show you kind of how you could write it in 2 ways. So simplify the following expressions. You've got A plus A plus A, N plus N plus N plus N plus M, and I'm not going to say all that because otherwise I'll sound silly. So A plus A plus A. So I know that I have 3 lots of A, and I could write that like 3 times A. 3 lots of A means 3 times A, which we know simplifies to 3A. Next one. I've got M plus M plus M plus M plus M. That's 5 lots of M, so that's 5 times M, which equals 5M. We know that when we multiply 2 things together in algebra, we get rid of the times sign and we make it 5M. Last thing, if I count how many Y's, we've got 8 lots of Y. So I've got 8 times Y, which equals 8Y. So there's another way kind of simplifying it, and writing addition as multiplication, which you definitely can do. Okay? It works like that because say we knew what A was. Say we knew that A was 5. So we would have 5, add 5, add 5. That's the same as doing 3 times 5, isn't it? 3 lots of 5, which is 15, which is the same as what 5 add 5 add 5 is. So that's why it works, okay? Because when you put a number in, it actually works really well. So make sure you've got that down. Pause the video if you need to, and then I'll show you the questions I'd like you to do today. So some of you work better when you do it on a Google Doc, don't you? And you write the questions out and then you write the answers next to them. And that's absolutely fine. If you want to submit your work to me on a Google Doc with your answers, please do it that way. That's absolutely fine. If you prefer to work in your book, you can just copy down the questions and your answers and then take a photo if that's been working for you as well. So these questions are very similar to our examples here. Question 2 needs a little bit more thinking about. I'm just going to bring this up here, question 2. So we have the same sort of thing as we did in example number 2. T plus T plus T plus T equals 4 lots of T, which equals 4T. Now you've got different missing parts in all of these questions. So this part is missing here, so you need to fill in this part. This part here is missing here, so you need to fill in that part. You've got 2 bits that are missing here, so you've got to fill in that part there. So all the bits with the dots in are where you've got to fill in the missing answer, okay? And it's all based upon this bit here. Okay, it's all based upon, you've got the first bit here, second bit here, and third bit here. Okay, I'm just going to move that down again so we can see both the questions. Okay, so you've got the other questions down here. And you'll be able to see these on the PDF really easily that I upload with it as well. Okay, so please submit a picture of your Google work on the Google Classroom or share your Google Doc with me, whichever works better for you. Any questions, please ask and email me. Please let me know if you need any help. And once you've submitted your work to me, I hope you have a lovely half term. I have attached answers here so that you can check your work kind of as you go along. All right, Year 8, I hope you have a lovely half term, and well done to those of you that have worked really hard this half term. Really well done.